To adventure beyond Earth, to find many people, civilizations, many moons, suns, whatever it may be on said planet. Going on a journey. All of that plus the emphasis of the journey is why I love Outer Worlds and just gaming in general. Like games like this just kind of solidify my what are you doing? Back up. My love for being a gamer and just exploring in the stories that it has to offer. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I think it's post campfire clarity. I don't know, man. This vibe just hit different with my nigga Deserter 1 and Deserter 2. Like I just want to kick back for a bit. Now, if you've seen the video I did yesterday, I tried to dive into stealth a little bit from a retro perspective because my stats weren't where I wanted them to be quite yet. In Fallout, just putting all of your stats into stealth into 100, I could literally creep up to somebody this close and they can't see me or hear me, right? But here, it doesn't seem to be the case at all. It's a different system entirely. It's worth mentioning, I guess, I found a sniper rifle, and with this rifle, I went to try to kill people because I wanted to flex. You know, with the gun that I could fight from a distance properly, I tried to take a stealthy approach, and I discovered that bushes reign supreme. Now, as you see when I'm walking in this bush, the darkness around my screen, that indicates that I'm hidden, and I even tested it to get aggro and walk back in. Like, these bushes are just overpowered, and it makes me think, what are their stealth attributes going to do with this overpowered bush? Am I just gonna vanish from this earth when I walk into it with 100 stealth? But today I'm mainly just interested in Edgewater, the city that I've been asking questions about from the last video and so on from the minute I got here. There's lore, secrets, so much that I want to uncover, and I feel like I'm on the cusp of it with this first choice that I'm coming across right now, with either, I'm guessing from the surface level that I know of, taking away power from this location, or maybe even Edgewater's location, etc, etc. Because the main mission, as far as what I know right now, is to shut the power off, to get some shit from my ship and for Edgewater, I guess, and just be on my way, which seems like the renegade option from what Parvati, I think her name is. I'm gonna call you Provolone for now. I didn't show you, but she was telling me, hey, maybe you shouldn't screw these people over, and it had me thinking, maybe I shouldn't, or maybe I should. We'll find out about that in a second. But before I even get into that, as I walked over here talking to my nigga Deserter 1 and Deserter 2, Provolone made a statement about Thomas. Now, one thing that's extremely easy to note, but I want to mention it just in case if you haven't seen it, there's gonna be characters with generic names, okay? These niggas usually have nothing important to say ever, but the characters with actual names, they have a soul, and they tend to want to talk. What the fuck are you?
Miss Parvati.
Oh.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Parvati is being very nice about this, even though dude's spitting game approach is creepy. So Parvati mentioned that old dude that we talking to, Thomas, got kicked out, and now he's over here, I guess. He's asking me if I'm from town. I'm just passing through. I'll take that as I'm just here to trying to get, I'm passing through. So he's been lying about being a mechanic, but I'm also an engineer, so I could see right through this. Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers. It feels so good being reliable. Yep, and here we are. Now, this is worth talking about because I didn't mention it prior. Provolone's dad passed away. Yeah, moment of silence. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of the data pads you wanted. Now, Thomas's mission is pretty simple. He wants 3 data pads because he doesn't know how to do engineering. I got 2 by accident, and the third one we'll get into later, I guess. It doesn't tell me where to get the third one, but with getting one of them, I went to this community center place, and one thing in this area that really caught me off guard, there was this section where I seen, I guess, all the monsters that are existing on this current planet, and one of the monsters were not there in the display at all, which I'm assuming that whatever this is probably going to be a boss of some kind. Maybe I'm seeing it within the main quest or something. That's what I'm assuming, but hey, bitch. That's like smacking your ass, right? How you feel about that? Well, it just didn't work out in my favor. I don't want to talk about it. All right, well, no more wasting time. Who are you? What's going on? Oh, so you're nice right away. Only if Grace could be like this. How am I supposed to screw this town and just take their power away? She's nice. You must be adrenaline. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
And that wasn't...
Hear it? What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Oh shit, I don't want to be the one to say it. Reed asked that you consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends, which is not the full truth, but this is serious. I'm about to cut off your power. Oh my gosh. So long story short, the gist I got from talking with a homegirl was this town, I guess this place, is more so somewhere where the refugees who have nowhere else to go, who do not want to work with Edgewater, or I guess stay in that city, have no choice but to stay. The one thing that I picked up from this conversation is it's not an established location by any means, and who the fuck? I'm giving my summary! I'm stressed. All right, so I love this because there's no middle ground, but it's really I fuck them or I fuck him. Because good and evil in this situation doesn't seem to be as black and white as I'm used to in a Fallout game, which I'm not saying I don't like this. This is amazing. This is some top quality dialogue, bro. I love this shit, but I don't think it hurts to ask Reed his side of the story to see if maybe he has a different take on why he just let her son die, and maybe, oh, I guess it's important to mention, but what's her name had a son that had the plague and Reed didn't save him. Yeah, okay, anyway. Kind of pick his brain a bit to see what type of person he was. When I talked to him, it was kind of brief. So now let's take our time, I guess. The first time I came here, I didn't take the time to look at Reed's office so much, but I do notice that there's a room that I can only get into if I have his key. Now with that key, I'm assuming I can get it if I kill him right now. Maybe that's an option, but there's no need to ruin the story and do something crazy like that right now. I'm sure that once if I divert the power from here to bootleg Narnia, then they might be hostile to want to attack me too. Then I can get his key. I can tell you off the bat, I don't really trust Reed as far as I can't throw that nigga. That nigga has a fat head. After some prying and just some basic talk I don't really care about, I can now talk about him and adrenaline. what's wrong with y'all?
She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble.
Okay.
Spacer's Choice Salt Tuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors. And
he said this already, didn't he?
We used to sell citrus-flavored salt tuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. All right, so Reed, boo-hoo, nigga, shut the fuck up. The thing that I'm just not really hyped for, there's certain people, mainly the bartender girl, whatever. I talked to her for a cool second. I bonded. All right, now by taking the power away from here, that means she doesn't have a job. That means so many people here don't have a job, and I'm just screwing people that aren't necessarily bad. Reed, I wouldn't say Reed is a bad guy, but Reed is a business guy, right? Reed ain't got time for the feeling shit, and that's apparent to me. Now, as an entrepreneur myself, I kind of understand the slightest point where he's coming from, but not enough to say that I co-sign with what that nigga wants to do. So I think I have no choice but to fuck up Edgewater real quick for the one time. Anyways, now that my intentions are on paper, we all know what I'm about to do, so let's get it over with. What? What? With the hard difficulty giving me issues in the beginning, I could not imagine doing this in the hardest difficulty, but regardless, I have some upgrades on my weapons. This one doing double the damage to robotic enemies. It's kind of cool. I like it. In this case, very useful. Did you just spit at me? Now, as I'm fighting from distance, I'm thinking maybe I should have gone in there before I engaged, but I'm here now, so it's whatever. Yo, Provolone, get up. All right, that was not a good look. I'm recording. You know, looking at the poster boy for Edgewater, I don't want to dislike this place, and I feel like if I were to support it, my controller got disconnected. Hold on. If I were to support it, it could help me out for, I guess, the hub or main world where the Spacer's Choice, excuse me, planet is. Yes. In this case, I still don't. Oops! Don't do that. I still don't quite understand if I want to go a good, neutral, or whatever route. Evil, even. I feel like neutral is definitely the play. Get more of the story that way, I believe. But regardless, I'm still doing what I'm doing. The architect in this game is very nice though. Like all these little thingies, like this space, I'm wet. All right, so I guess we're here. It's as simple as what? Picking what I'm redirecting the power towards. Redirect power. Wait, did I do it right? Oh, 3 switches. Ah, okay. Get some quick money real fast. Don't worry about me. Now, reading the specific computer, I'm learning that there's something in the lockaway, a logic molecule. And this one, worse has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here just trying to gather my courage. Got to make a mad dash to the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Okay, so we might find a dead body in the control room, if not here. Okay, no dead body here. You wrote the no and then dipped, right? Can't get in here, which is, I don't know what this is, but now I'm sad. I can get in here though. I was like, ugh, waste. Control room. I'm not seeing no dead bodies, so maybe this isn't. Oh, hey, big head. Oh no. Boom. All right, well, you're gone. I'll take this. I'll take this. Are you? This might be the person that tried to make it to the control room. Probably not. Plant worker. You don't seem like anybody important. Dead body number 2. Is your name plant worker? Yep. I guess you weren't cared about either. Button number 2. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, hey, big head. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Oh my god. Okay. Almost died. It was my inhaler. Oh, there you are. What do you? Sure. What's going on with you, Chief?
You're not real. You're not real.
I'm real.
Get away from me, Phantom.
You look like a nut. It's gonna be okay. Come here, bro. Back away slowly. I'll just be on my way. How long have you been down here? That's the real question.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and
This nigga talking about himself in
My
the.
recollection
Oh,
is
wow,
a
okay.
touch
All right, so I got a lot from Higgins. Mainly the code to have the robots kill each other, and a few other things regarding some side quests that I got active right now. And now I have volume 3 of the thingy that I didn't get before, which completes that side quest. Let me make these enemies not my enemies. Select new target. Boom. Okay, like to see it. So now y'all should. This is beautiful. A robot battle royale, what I've always wanted to watch. Anyways, I'm bored of it already. So let me proceed to finish this mission. And with this, I'm assuming we choose who we send the power to. Yes?
Last.
Yes.
I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Wait. Okay, now it looks like I have to now then pick who I'm sending the power
There's no
to.
going back.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Hey,
Okay.
mister?
Huh?
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I
Okay.
just gotta ask you.
Ask
Do
me.
you understand what you're about to do?
Absolutely. I know exactly what I'm doing now. Let me see what her opinion is.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it
What?
would be cruel.
Oh.
Sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
I do think that's cruel too.
We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's
Yes.
barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore.
Sure.
But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working.
That's what I've been saying.
living their
My girl in the
lives.
bar.
They don't deserve to be punished.
I agree. I agree. I see your point. I'm ready to make a decision. Reed tells me Edgewater is going to die without workers and power. The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built. What? I don't know what to do. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. This is a choice. This is a serious choice, because here's the thing, right? If I don't do this, all I'm doing is helping out Girly with the plants. Cause now I got to think about this from a bigger picture. I mean, there's two pictures that I can look at this from. Oh, this is really not a black and white
Sorry, I
decision.
didn't mean to grab it off
What?
like that. I just...
I pressed the button by accident, I think. I'm glad you did. I like being...
I mean...
Is there
Wow.
a romance option to this? Bro, if stressed had a face, it's me right now, bro. I don't... I don't know what to do. Oh my... There's layers to this! All right. I know what I have to do. I'm actually stressed.